Hola, my name is Nimful, and welcome to a new episode of Let's Build a MKP Park. In today's episode, guys and girls, we are back at MKP Kingdoms of the Elements to finish one of the 12 theme areas of this park. And today is a very special episode because 93 episodes later, I am finishing the first area of the park, the entrance of the park, the gates of time. I started this area in the first episode of the series, and I am pretty happy to say that at the end of today's episode, you will be able to watch the final status of this gates of time area. This area themed after a civilization who praised the time as an element, and which is also based on the World of Warcraft area Ulduar, but I changed the snow on that area with sand, and also the colors to match the sand color. So as you can see, there are some part left to be done. We have here this boat ride queue and station theming is left to be done. We have also this part here. My first intention was to create a dark ride here, but to be honest, I don't want to spend hundreds of hours creating another dark ride for the park, and I got another idea for this part, which will be I will create an indoor big souvenir shop that also makes sense to be located at the entrance of the park. And also, guys and girls, it is my intention to modify the layout of the area and the layout of the park, and to revert the change that I made in, I would say, episode 50 or something, to revert that to my first idea for the layout of the park. So as you can see, we have here to decide going right to the Sunshine Lake and left to Silver Moon. But I feel that this cross here is not big enough, and that all the people visiting the park should go through these doors, which I think it will be a problem when everybody is leaving the park. So I have decided to revert this change and to going back to my first intention, which was to use this path just for going into the Sunwell, and to create a new path that goes through here to go into the Crescent Moon Forest. So that work will be done in today's episode together with the souvenir shop. So the path that goes to the Crescent Moon Forest will be surrounded by a souvenir shop. That happens also in many other theme parks in the world, that you are forced to visit the souvenir shops after you ride a certain coaster, or in airports where you are forced to visit the free shops. So now if you go through the whole park, even if you go first to the Crescent Moon Forest, or if the Crescent Moon Forest is the last part of the park you will visit, you will for sure going all through this souvenir shop, and you may want to get some souvenirs. And beside this work I have already commented, there is one thing left that will be, I would say, the first thing I will make in today's episode, and the most visual one. So since I designed this area, I had in mind to create something here. As you can see, there are some spaces left. These spaces have been here since the very beginning of the park. And that's because this area here will include an amazing building that I would like to show you right now. So, guys and girls, here you have the placeholder building for the gates of time. These gates of time will be used as an entrance to the area, and just to get an amazing impression when you are entering the area, and also to hide the other areas from the view of the people entering the park. So I just want you to see when you're entering the park the elements of the gates of time, and I will use these gates of time. I would say that's a proper name for this building and also for the whole area, just to create an amazing view when you are entering the park and also when you are visiting the gates of time area. So in today's episode, the first thing I will make is the theming for these big gates of the park, and which are not the entrance of the park. That entrance of the park is here, and I will theme this entrance in the next episode of the series. But today I will focus on this area, the gates of time, the first area you will visit when you are visiting MKP Kingdoms of the Elements. I will say you will watch most of the work in today's gameplay, but at the moment you are watching this video, the boat ride queue and entrance work will be done on my live streaming on Twitch. I would like to remind you that I am making some kind of regular streamings on Friday around 6 p.m. on European time. So if you want to check the construction and you want to share with me your ideas and your thoughts live on Twitch, you can do so by following me on Twitch. My name is Nimsul MKP. And with that said, as usual, guys and girls, if you like the video, thumbs up. And if you like the content I'm creating for the channel and you are not subscribed to the channel, you can help me a lot. I would like to reach 1,000 subscribers before the release of the park, and the only way to achieve this is if you guys and girls subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate that. And you can also follow me in social media. My name in Instagram and Twitter is Nimfu. So with that said, I will be back at the end of the video when the raw theming of the gates of time and the raw theming of the whole park has been finished. Hasta luego! Alright, I am back. Well, guys and girls, I have been working the whole week on the Gates of Time, and here you have the final status for this area. To be honest, it's amazing. The comparison when I started the park, I started creating this the launch coaster, and now having not only this area but the rest of the park almost finished. It's amazing. And this area, the work on this area was pretty nice. I really love to finally come back to this area to finish it. And well, let's comment the work I have done in today's episode. And mainly the most visual one would be these gates of time, the gates that will welcome you into the kingdoms of the elements, into the first area of the park. I have created these gates of time using the same pieces and the same buildings we have already created in the park. As you could see, I have used this centerpiece I created, I would say, 90 episodes ago, and I have just copied and modified a little bit the colors, adding some pieces, deleting other pieces to create a different building. And I really like how this gate has turned out. I have added also these gears that I think it fits pretty well to the theme of the area, as they are present in many of the clocks in the world, so they are related to the time, and it's also related to other parts of the area, like the indoor section of the launch coaster, and it gives a really nice movement action to this building, which I think it's amazing. I have also added some clocks with different. I have rotated them just to look like they are different times of the day. So I really like this entrance, and it works as to hide the rest of the park from the view of the people entering the area. And I would like to show you the point of view that everybody will get when entering the area, which I think it's an amazing point of view. You cannot see you can see there the Ocean's Watch castle. I will hide that for sure off the camera, but the idea is that you can just see the Gates of Time theming, and in the background, there far in the background, you can see the mountain of the park. So as I said, I really like how this area turned out and how this entrance looks like. I have worked also a little bit on the boat ride station and queue. The work I have done here was done in Twitch, and I would like to thank all the people that came by my Twitch streaming. Thank you so much to all of you guys and girls. I really appreciate so much your support and your kind words. So let's enter into the area. So now you can see we got this area finished, and we got amazing views from almost everywhere. I have added for sure some benches, beams and so on, and I have finished it also the supports of the launch coaster. And I have also worked off the camera with the sign for the coaster, which the name is Kronos. And as you can see, I have created this sign with the custom pieces, and I have also placed the sign there. I work also with the fences. I have created the fences for almost the whole path that goes around the area, so nobody can get injured or nobody can go where they shouldn't go. So the other main part of the work I have done today was these facades here. I have created these facades using, as for the rest of the area, the same style, and that style is, as I said, this Ulduar Titan style from World of Warcraft, but modifying the color, adapting it to the sand color, so getting more yellow and goldish colors. So, and a big part of the work was also the creation of the new path that goes around the area to the Crescent Moon Forest, and also this big indoor souvenir shop. So here we are in the souvenir shop. I have the raw theme, just a little bit the GIF and souvenirs that you can find here. I have used the same lamps that I made for the indoor restaurant of the area. And something I really like from this souvenir shop is the fact that the train of the park, the MKP Park Express, is going by. So I think that gives a really nice interaction that it's really usual in many parks in the world, and I really like to recreate this kind of interactions in my park, as you know, and this park is full of them. So as I said, I'm pretty happy on how this souvenir shop looks like. As you can see, it is just raw theme. I will for sure detail the whole park in the next month. So while that, don't worry, because there are some Let's Build MKP Park episode left to be done, and you will get those episodes every Monday in the next month. And also you will start enjoying the point of view of all the coasters in the park. So let's check a little bit the amazing views and vistas you get from almost everywhere in this area. I think this area finally looks amazing. Wherever you look, you can just watch the theme that the sun is trying to conquer the area, and the buildings are totally adapting to the style of the area, and I really like. The only point where you can see some greenness is where if you look at the entrance of the park, but as you know, guys and girls, that is part of the map of the game and I cannot modify it, so that it is what it is. I cannot do something different to hide this greenness, but in general I think that almost wherever you look, you get amazing views from these gates of time. There is one point left that I would like to show you. I have been working on it off the camera, and it is the nighttime lighting. So here you have the nighttime lighting of these gates of time. I love, to be honest, I think this is one of the best nighttime lighting I have created for the park. Not only because of the color palette I have chosen for the area, but mainly for the lamps that are through the whole area. You can find these time lamps, these sun clocks, lamps almost everywhere in the area, and I think they create an amazing atmosphere where you are visiting the area also at night. So that's always important, and I would like to show you how this park is currently looking at night. I really like, to be honest, the lighting of the game. Many people complain about it, but I think that you can manage to achieve really good lighting if you spend some time on it and you are a little bit original on it. So I would say this nighttime lighting for this area is the most original one, and the fact of these lamps, of these sun clocks lamps makes the difference for this area. So guys and girls, with this area being finished, you can check the status of the park, and we are right now episode 93, and the next episode, episode 94, will be about the creation of the entrance of the park as well as the parking lot. There will be also a new ride coming to the park, not exactly to the park I would say, but you will see that in the next episode of this series. So I would like to thank all of you guys and girls for the great support you give to me. You are amazing. Your comments makes me keep working on these videos, and also even if the series is turning to an end, don't worry, because I will continue playing this game, and that means I will continue uploading videos of Planet Coaster. So when I have finished the work here in MKP Kingdoms of the Elements, you will start watching the season 2 of Let's Build a MKP Park. So with that said, thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next episode of Let's Build a MKP Park. Adiós.